Congressman Lou Barletta and State Senator Mike Regan joined forces today to hold a news conference on school safety. The news conference was held at the state capitol, where the congressman cited the levels of security required to attend today's event. The two lawmakers want immediate action on both the state and national level to keep our kids and teachers safe in the classroom. Barletta says Congress immediately found money to protect themselves after the Republican baseball team attack last year. He wants his colleagues to act just as quickly now for school safety.
So this Kids Before Congress has really moved me to a point where what do we do? What do we do immediately, the same way we did for ourselves? My life is not any more important, nor is any other federal employee's life or any other government worker. Their life is no more important than your child. And if we could do it for ourselves, we could do it for them first. So today I introduced a bill. It's called Protecting Our Kids Act. And what it would do is it would require the Department of Education and the Department of Homeland Security to develop guidelines, to issue guidelines for school security, the same way that we do that for federal buildings. Now, this is not a mandate. There's no mandate from the federal government to do it. But what DHS does for federal buildings and federal employees, it issues guidelines of what kind of security and what level of security they would recommend to make sure that those buildings are safe and those employees are safe. And what the bill would do, it would require that this is done, these guidelines are done within 60 days of enactment of the bill.
In Pennsylvania schools, because of local control, it's at the decision of the school boards and the superintendents what they do to implement security plans. As a result of that, every school's different. There's no uniformity. So your school in County A, sitting right next to County B, could have much safer schools based on decisions and priorities that are made. We think it's important to know, to assess what's happening at every school in Pennsylvania. So I've drawn up a bill and a co-sponsor memo that will allow every school will actually mandate every school fills out a survey to assess what is going on exactly in that school, so we can determine what the situation is in these schools, so we can bring them all up to a basic level, minimum level of security. So important.
Congressman Barletta's bill would allow grant money that is waiting to be used put into action immediately. The bill would also increase the amount allocated for school security.